Hey, it's Thursday the 10th, and how is everybody doing? Hope you like my little introduction. Okay, it's giveaway time. I'm not going to try to make this long. I only had 3 people that wanted entered the giveaway, and I don't know how to do the raffle thing yet. So what I'm going to do is I put their names on this piece of paper. They're all same size. We have Ladybird D. I'm going to make it into a little, crunch it up, put in my little shaker thing. Jennifer. I have to thank everybody. Now this is, I'll show you the yarn before I select. And then we have Connie. The last minute, a couple people entered. First I only had one person. All right, okay. So, this is the yarn. We had the one that was like gold, green, gold, whatever. This is to make those scarves. And the rest were two of this, and 2 of this, 5 balls. And I will have another giveaway after I draw this. You know, I'll show you the yarn for that. I'll make it a shorter time though. I'll draw the winner on Monday. But first things first. All right, so let's shaky, shaky, shaky. All right. I'm going to look away. I'm going to draw out a name, okay? And let's unfold it. Ta-da, ta-da. Jennifer! Okay, Jennifer, thanks for entering. And if you could send me your information to Trisha the Knitting Lady at gmail.com. I will be mailing it out to you. I'll try to send you a note as well. So Jennifer, always like that name. I like a lot of names. All right, so this will be for that yarn. Now this is the other yarn. Okay. I'm not a big fan of bulky yarn. I don't know why I bought this, but I did. Oh, I did make something out of this. Oh, excuse me, I'm making a mess here. All right, now this doesn't fit in with the others. This is bulky. It's Bernette Softy Chunky. It's they include a pattern for a hat, and it's 80 grams, 77 yards approximately, 100% acrylic. And as you can see, there's the color, and it takes 8mm knitting needle, which is size 11, or 8mm crochet hook, which is an L. So that's the one. Now they call it super bulky. I don't call it super bulky, but, and I was comparing it. They said it's a 6, super bulky 6. I don't know about that. These are not super bulky, they're bulky 5s. And I was comparing them, they're a little thinner. They take a size J crochet hook, 6mm, 6mm knitting needle. Okay. Now, these are the Red Heart Reflective yarns, and I made a cape out of these. In fact, I should show you the cape. In fact, hold a minute. Let me go get that cape. Okay, this is the cape I made, and I can't show you the full thing. I crocheted it. The pattern was on Yarn Inspirations. I like a lot of their patterns, and they're free. So let me just put this aside. I'm going to put on my keyboard, keep my keyboard warm. I show you this yarn. So there's 5 of them. There's 2 whites and 3 grays. So altogether there's, okay, what is 88 yards times 5? Okay, I'm supposed to be the math whiz. How come I don't know this? 88 times 5, 440 yards. So you can make some hats out of it, some scarves. And you know, when you have chunkier yarn, you don't need as much to make something. So that will be the giveaway. That's 6. That's 6 balls of yarn. The 5 for the reflective. And it's supposed to be reflected at night. That's why I bought this. Because it reflects at night. I don't know. I never really checked to see if that happened or not. But it's Red Heart yarn. It's soft. It's not really scratchy. So that's it for the next giveaway. And I'll take a picture of that, probably put it on Instagram. So that will be for Monday, okay? All right, so we had the drawing for the first. I sound so serious, don't I? Sound like I'm really confused, too. I just went through all this 4 hours of seminars. No wonder I'm confused. I tell you, wait till tax season starts. I won't even know I won't know what's going on. We'll have a good laugh about it, right? All right, so let's get to trivia. Okay, today's December 10th. What was the first TV show to be filmed before a live audience? Even though I don't know much about TV, I knew this because her son and I were born at the same time. Anyway, the first TV show to be filmed before a live TV audience was I Love Lucy, premiered in 1951. And Desi and Arnaz Jr. and I were born in the same, I believe in the same month, a couple years later. Wow. All right. James Buchanan, the 15th U.S. president. Now, this is a little bit of trivia. He bought slaves with his own money in order to free them. That was good. Otis Redding. I always liked Otis Redding. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Anyway, at the age of 26, he died in a plane crash in Wisconsin. Sad. And it's also the birthday of Emily Dickinson. She was born in 1830. She died in 1886. And Bobby Flay, I don't know if you've ever seen him on the cooking channel. He was born in 1964. I've been to one of his restaurants. I wasn't impressed. Of course, I can't run a restaurant, so I shouldn't criticize anybody. But my son took me there for Mother's Day, and it was a bit of a disappointment, which is a shame, because I've been to, who was the other one? I had a cooking show, Mario Batali. I've been to his restaurant, and I thought that restaurant was good, one of his restaurants. So, on this day in 1851, Melvin Dewey, the inventor of the Dewey Decimal System, was born. He was an American librarian. He was famous for inventing the Dewey Decimal System. He was the founder of the School of Library Economy at Columbia College. And 90% of his students were female. He was a bit of a male chauvinist because he asked the women to submit photos of themselves. And he also noted his reason, he says, you cannot polish a pumpkin. He sounds like a real, not somebody I'd want to get to know. But, let me see. Oh, that reminds me of a story. Let me finish about him. What else can I say? Anyway, the Dewey Decimal System is a little outdated now. A lot of libraries are classifying books like bookstores do in categories. So, I do know a little bit about the Dewey Decimal System because when I was young, I practically lived in libraries. I thought at one point, if I read every book in that library, I was just going to be so intelligent. Boy, was I mistaken. Of course, you know, some of these books I didn't know, couldn't figure out at all. You know, one of my least favorite subjects was chemistry. I took chemistry and almost blew up the lab, so I didn't do well at the chemistry. But as far as male chauvinistic men, I don't want to call him what I'm thinking of, I had this boss. And he was such a male chauvinist. He says to me at one point, well, you know, I don't find you attractive. So I said to him, well, then don't look at me. He thought I was going to get all upset. Well, he wound up getting demoted. Not for that, for a few other things. Yeah, he was not a nice man. Yeah, I don't find you attractive. Jeez. So that's about it. I'll clarify the giveaway further later on so I don't have everybody mixed up. But Jennifer, please contact me. I'll send you a little message and I will get that out in the mail as soon as you send me your information. I'll give you a few days. And just in case, let me see, when will I give you till? I'll give you till Monday. So I'll give you till Monday to send me your information. And the other giveaway with the reflective yarn and the one thing of chunky yarn will start today, and I'll draw the winner for Monday for that. All right? Okay, everybody have a good day. Take care.